Welcome to my channel, Sonja Unapologetic. My name is Sonja, or welcome back if you've been here before. I'm going to jump straight into this conversation. This is a story time about me trying to put my Renaissance outfit together. And I had a lot of outfits that fell apart, and I did not know what I was going to wear until 5 minutes before I walked out the door on the concert day because every other outfit fell apart. So I have some props here, just some items that did not work out. My first item that didn't work out was a sequins type jacket that I had just in case it was super cold inside the stadium. But when I got that jacket, it just did not look right. It was, I don't know, it kind of looked like, if your grandmother was going to go play bingo and she wanted like a jazzy little jacket. I don't know, it just kind of had a certain feel that I did not think it was going to have. So I sent that back to Amazon, which that wasn't a big deal because it was just a jacket. But then I needed like skirts and if I was gonna have some type of bottom like a skirt or some pants. I just wanted something that was that Renaissance metallic silver, and it just felt like none of these skirts and stuff worked out. So the first item that I have, this was actually, it's all boxed up already. I'm going to put a picture of the outfit on the screen, but it's boxed up so I can send it back in an Amazon package, but it's actually a Fashion Nova outfit. It was a skirt with a high split and it had a little top that went with it. I actually wasn't going to wear the top. I was just interested in the skirt, but that split was really high. I just felt like, as I'm walking or getting up and dancing, it was kind of up there. It felt like it was split up to the belly button. So that didn't work out. It is Fashion Nova, but it is going back in an Amazon box. So that did not work out. The second skirt is off of Amazon. This is a little metallic. It's the Renaissance silver metallic. Okay, the reason why this didn't work is this is more of a cummerbund than a skirt, because this was all cheeks out when I tried this on. I know they say sun's out, buns out, but this was an evening event, and so I couldn't have the buns out. I don't make the rules, y'all. It was a Thursday evening, not double cheeked up on a Thursday afternoon. So yeah, I figured this wasn't the right skirt for me. Even though at the concert there were a lot of girls who had skirts like this, and like they had the fishnet stockings on under them, which was something that I was thinking about wearing under a skirt like this. But yeah, it really was all your cheeks out, so it's like you may as well just wear the shirt or the top with just the fishnet stockings, because this is like, yeah, it's not covering the buns. So yeah, that is going back to Amazon as well. And then this is another skirt that is the metallic, Renaissance metallic. It's another skirt, and I bought this Miss Ma'am skirt in 2 sizes because I figured I would have one that would fit, and the other size I could just send back. Neither one of these worked. So yeah, this just doesn't give you any give or any stretch. And also these materials, I'm noticing with all the metallics, it's like they feel like, you remember those old Halloween costumes that we used to have when we were kids? It was like real plasticky and uncomfortable. So these, they just really didn't seem to fit over the hips or whatever. It just really wasn't zipping up properly. The one that was a bigger size and the smaller size, they both just did not fit. But the material was really uncomfortable. So I think it worked out that I didn't wear these type of skirts because here in Texas, it's just really humid and muggy. I parked pretty, well, not too far away from the concert, but it was a 12-minute walk from my car to the stadium. So that being said, just it being hot out there and muggy and just sticky, I just think that material on my legs and everything, it would have just been really uncomfortable. So after all of those outfits didn't work, the day before the concert, I was just like, okay, I'm sending all those other outfits back, because Wednesday before the concert was when I got these in the mail, and these were my last resort. So since they didn't work out after work, I had to get out there shopping. I went to a boutique here in Dallas. One of my friends told me about a boutique, and when I got there, all the ladies were in there. They had a sign on the door saying like, this is your shop for your Renaissance outfits, and the ladies were all in there. So all of the silver type stuff had already gotten all picked over. They really didn't have much of anything left. But I did find two like rompers. They were really nice. So I'm like, okay, these are on clearance. These are the rompers. I had ladies in the store who were like, okay, those two look really, really good. So I went to try them on. It took a while. I had to wait in line to try those two rompers on. I get into the dressing room and notice that both of those rompers, the zippers are broken on both of the rompers. So I'm like, okay, that's why they're on clearance. I didn't know that. I wouldn't have waited in line and wasted my time at this store had I known that the items didn't work out. So I got back dressed and brought it back out, and the lady's like, oh, why didn't these work? I'm like, because the zippers are broken. She's like, oh, and she knew the zippers were broken. That's why they were on clearance. So those didn't work. I got in my car. I figured that I was gonna go to the mall and try to find the store Windsor. I don't know if you guys know about Windsor, but they're in some of the malls, and I usually find some really cute dresses, or I found a lot of cute outfits at Windsor. I hadn't been there in a long time, so I was on my way to the mall to go to Windsor. But before I got to that mall, there was another mall along the way. So I'm like, okay, let me maybe stop at the closer mall and see what's in there. I stopped at the closer mall, parked at Dillard's, and figured I would just walk through Dillard's to get to the rest of the mall. So I got into Dillard's, and they had the doors to get into the mall were shut at 7 o'clock at Dillard's. So I'm just like, oh man, now I have to walk out of the mall, get back in my car, go park at another entrance. I was just like, you know what? Let me get back in the car and go to the mall where I can find Windsor. So got in the car. I think the next mall was probably maybe less than 15 minutes away. So maybe like 15 minutes away. So I'm going to the mall to where I can find Windsor. So I got to that mall and I parked, and I noticed that it was so many birds out at that mall. I don't know if you guys know about like when the birds are roosting, to where it's so many birds in a parking lot and looks like that movie Birds. I don't know, that just kind of freaks me out, and they can just be a little aggressive when they're roosting like that. I don't know, they don't seem scared of humans at all. It just kind of freaks me out. So I parked, and I'm just like, oh, I hate when birds are roosting like that. Normally, I don't get out of the car. Or I go to another place when I see them roosting like that. So I parked my car, and I just could hear them all landing on my roof. Just that sound of them landing on my roof. And then like one bird was on my roof, but he was kind of like peeking over, into the front window, kind of peeking in like, okay, you gonna get out? And I'm like, this is kind of freaking me out. I'm just like, this is a sign that this is not the mall that I should go to. So I just started the car back up. I'm like, oh, nope, I guess we're not going to Windsor. So then I went to a shopping center across the street from that mall. They had Nordstrom Rack. So I got out, scanned around in Nordstrom Rack. There was nothing there. I tried to walk around just to see if I can find anything that kind of looked like it was silvery or something I could wear, something I'd like, and I didn't see anything in Nordstrom Rack. So then I went to Macy's backstage, walked around in there, didn't see anything that would work. And so then I'm like, okay, let me go to Marshall's. I went to Marshall's, and I found, let me find it, these pants, which these are not the Renaissance silver, but it's a shimmery something, you know, it's a darker silver than this Renaissance silver. So I figured, okay, you know, this is a cool pair of pants. It has little pockets. So I figured that would be cool, because you can't really bring big items in to the stadium. So I figured these were the pants. I mean, these weren't my favorite, but I felt like I had been driving around all evening, and I felt like, okay, these pants, and then I had a crop top with silver letters that read, "Don't be a boring bitch." So I figured, okay, I was gonna wear these pants and then wear that crop top, which still, all of that still was not what I envisioned as my Renaissance outfit, but I was just like, okay, this is gonna be somewhat comfortable, because that's what I started to think as well. I wanted to be comfortable. So these were the pants. Oh, this is the funniest thing. When I got to Marshall's, I was just like, okay, let me try these pants on. I went to the dressing rooms and they were closed. And so then I went up to the front and I asked one of the workers, I was like, are the dressing rooms closed? She's like, yeah. I'm like, okay, I mean, this is a clothing store. Like, after a certain time, people are just not supposed to be able to try on clothes. And so I took these pants and I went just kind of to the side near the dressing rooms, and I put these pants on over. I had on a romper, but they were long pants, you know, romper. But the pants, you know, on the romper were, you know, kind of tight fitting. So I put these on over that just to kind of get an idea. And of course, they felt a little tight, but I figured they were over other pants. So I figured, okay, they'll work. So then I tried these pants on once I got home, and they fit. They were a little tight on the thighs, and then also they were a little short for me. They were a little short for me, but I figured, you know what? These are gonna work. So I put them in a washer and I let them air dry for the next day, because that was Wednesday night, late Wednesday night. I let them air dry. So then the next day when I was getting everything prepared, I'm like, okay, these pants are still not dry. And, you know, of course, these type of material, it has like a lot of, you know, wrinkles in them. And so I figured I'd put them in the dryer, just on like a de-wrinkle and a low temperature. I put them on low, and I didn't even have them in for that long. I didn't even have them in for maybe 10 minutes, and I took them out and they shrunk. So they were cutting off the circulation on my thighs then, and they were shorter. It just didn't look right. It looked like Steve Urkel. And so I was just like, wow, this is the day of the concert and this is not going to work. And so then I'm just like, okay, I can wear the crop top with some jeans, but then the jeans that I had, they were kind of low cut, and I felt like they were kind of under my belly button a little bit. And so I felt like it was just kind of really giving me a pudge with the crop top, and then the jeans kind of tight and under my belly button. It just did not look right. So the jeans and the crop top wasn't an option. And so then I had some green pants. I wish that they were like camouflage green, but they were green. So maybe it was kind of an army green pants. They were very comfortable. You know, it was a really casual look. So I had that crop top that says, "Don't be a boring bitch." I had the army green pants, which were really comfortable. And then I had some Chucks on, and that was my outfit. So I was trying to look for some type of little bag that I can bring in there. This bag ended up being too big. So I, just forgot about everything since it's been a long time since I've been to a concert. I forgot what's all the protocol for what you can bring into places. So this was too big, but I'm still gonna keep this. I think it's a cute little clutch or little bag for that I'll be able to wear something with. I have a couple of pairs of silver heels, and I think that this will be cool. I'll find something to kind of do with this. So I think I'm gonna keep this. But this is the bag that I ended up just having something. Well, not bag, the little wrist wallet, just to have something to put my stuff in there. And when I finally got to the door, the lady was like, ooh, I don't know. Let me get my ruler out. I'm like, for this? Like, this is so tiny. Like, you're going to get your ruler out for this? And she measured it, and it was too big. But she kind of winked at me. She's like, it's okay. So thank you. I don't know if I should be saying that. I don't want to get nobody in trouble. We don't know who it was. We don't know if it was a man or a lady. Somebody let me bring my bag in. I don't want to get nobody in trouble, because she really did help me out at AT&T Stadium, because I would have to walk 12 minutes back to my car. I don't know. If I would have had to walk back to my car, I may have just gotten in my car and went home crying. I don't know, because everything was just feeling like this is not working out. But I finally got into the stadium and just kind of walked around and just tried to see, okay, where the items where I can get food at, just kind of looking around. I had been to the AT&T Stadium twice before. Once was for New Orleans Saints and Cowboys game. Man, I think that may have been, was it maybe 2012? I don't know. It was a while back, maybe 2014. It wasn't any later than 2014. It was either 2014 or 2012. My cousin used to work with a lot of the Saints players. So that was pretty cool that I got to meet some of the players, and I got to go as his guest. So yeah, that was pretty cool years ago. So that was the first time I went to the stadium, and then I went to the Lemonade concert as well at that stadium. So I hadn't been in a while, so I had to remember, like, okay, where is everything at? So I got into the stadium, got to my seat, and the two ladies next to me, they were sisters. They were from Arkansas. They were really sweet, and they were like, oh, you bought our ticket, because the third ticket, the seat that I was in, one of the ladies said her daughter was supposed to come, but she couldn't get off from work. So I was like, oh man, that's so sad. But I'm like, oh, but I'm gonna have fun with y'all, on her behalf. I guess I'm gonna have fun with y'all. But they were just really cool. I got there in my seat, like probably around like 7 o'clock. I got into my seat, and so I ordered a margarita, and the two sisters next to me, they were like, hey, be careful with that margarita, because they were like, we had one, and they're like, it's strong. So yeah, the drink was pretty strong. So yeah, they have some strong drinks there. I don't know if that was just for the floor seating people that the drinks are that strong, but everybody around me was like, these drinks are strong. Since I got there early, they had a waitress that comes around. So as soon as you get to your seat, they're like, hey, I'm gonna be your server. What drinks do you want? So they were just having people that would serve you drinks, and they'll bring it to your chair. But for everyone in the stadium, there's this app to where you can order your food, and they'll deliver it to your seat. So I ordered my drinks with the waitress for the section, and then I went on the app to order something, some things to eat, because I definitely wanted to soak up, any alcohol. So I had a big cup of water and food and my margarita. But the guys in front of me, they both had drinks. I'm like, okay, are those Long Island iced teas? Their drinks just looked really good. They were like, yes, ma'am, these are Long Island iced teas. And they're like, we're on the floor. I'm about to be on the floor. So their drinks were really strong, they said. So everyone in the area were like, okay, our drinks are strong. But I had a good time. I really wanted to share, all of my little Black female Seinfeld experience as everything fell apart with my outfit, but I still had a good time. I can't lie and say that I didn't feel like a little jealous when I saw everyone in their outfits. I don't even know if jealous is the term, but I kind of felt like, oh man, I really wish that, my whole uniform would have worked out, that I would have had my Renaissance uniform that would have worked out. But what I did was everyone that I saw who had amazing outfits, I just continued to tell them, you look amazing. I love that outfit. You look great in that. So it was really nice to see everyone, their creativity and just them having fun with their outfits. It was great seeing Blue Ivy on stage. The performance was really, really nice. It was a memorable night. I still have time to redeem myself. I'm going to a Janelle Monáe concert that's here in the Dallas area. So I have time to get that concert outfit together. You guys can get in the comments and let me know. Give me some suggestions for what kind of outfit would you guys wear to see Janelle Monáe. Don't give me too much of risque options or advice with something that's crazy risque, because I know it's gonna be very interesting to see with this whole age of pleasure what outfits people will have at Janelle Monáe concert. But I really enjoy that when I go to performances or concerts or festivals, like when I went to Afropunk some years ago. The outfits, it was so much fun seeing the outfits. So yeah, you guys like this video. I'm going to show you guys some footage in a few seconds from the actual show. So get down in the comments, like this video, subscribe to the channel. Are you guys gonna be on this journey with me to 100K? Am I gonna get that little plaque? Yeah, help me get there. And just really, I appreciate you guys supporting the channel. Again, like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell to be notified every time I post a video. Get down in the comments, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye-bye. Hey, I am just getting back from the Beyonce concert. Man, I do feel a little hoarse. This is the outfit that I wore. I didn't know I was gonna wear this outfit until like 5 minutes before I left, but every other outfit that I chose did not work out. I wore a crop top and some green pants, and I wore some Chucks with it. It was a good show. I'm very tired. It is like 2:15 in the morning and I do have to go to work tomorrow, but I had a great time. Okay, so maybe this will show the outfit if I back up far enough. Then you can see the whole outfit.
Right here.